All right, good day, everyone. Welcome to this presentation on the compensation plans in Intelligent Prime Capital. We have 3 levels of compensation in Intelligent Prime Capital. The first one is the compensation that is paid on the boats that anyone you introduce into the business buys. This business is interesting if you decide to tell somebody about it and the person joins the business. Now, when the person subscribes for the robots, you get 10% of the robot value, which is $9.9, is credited into your account immediately. And the second one is the sponsorship bonus. The sponsorship bonus is paid on the capital that the person you introduce decide to start with. Take, for example, if you introduce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who come in with $2,000 each. 10% of 2,000 is 200, meaning that you get $200 credited to your back office immediately on each of the 5 people. Of course, 200 times 5 is $1,000. That's what you get for introducing the 5 people. It's always interesting when you talk to somebody about this business and the person comes in, and they not only pay you at the first instance where the person brings in money. If the person decides to do an upgrade, if he decides to compound his capital, each time he increases his capital in the business, you sure get something from that person. Okay, now the next one is the management bonus. That's really where you make a whole lot of money. I know of people that make as much as 10 million and even much more than that in this business every month. Okay, now this company allows you to make profit or to make some earnings on the profits that all your downlines are making every day. Imagine you have your own capital in your account and is making, the robot is trading and making some profit for you every day. And then you also have the privilege of sharing certain percentages from all the people you introduce into the business as they are making their profits. Part of the profit is being shared with you just because you are the one that introduced them into the business. Okay, and the company allows you to earn from up to 20 people, 20 levels down you. Okay, the example of that is if you introduce Mr. A and Mr. A goes to introduce Mr. B, Mr. B goes to introduce Mr. C, and it goes on and on and on like that. Mr. A is your first level. Okay, you are the first level, Mr. A is the second level. The person Mr. A goes to bring is the third level. The person Mr. B brings is the 4th level, and on like that it goes. Okay, now if you are at the level of a leader, we have 8 ranking levels in this business. We have the leader, we have a supervisor, we have the senior manager, we have the departmental manager, we have the regional manager, we have the managing director, and we have the shareholder director. Now at level 1, the people you introduce directly, you share 30% of what they make as profit every day. Okay, if a person is in your level 2, that's the generation the person you introduce into the business brings in. You're going to get 20% of what they are getting every day. Just imagine you brought in only 5 people, and each of the 5 persons brings 5 persons. Of course, that's 5 times 5, that's 25. It means in your second level you have 25 people there. You're going to be getting 20% of what those 25 people are making as profit every day as the robot is trading for them. Okay, and then if those people goes to bring somebody else, some people, you get 10% from those people because they are in your 3rd level, and on and on and on it goes on like that. Okay, now we have what we call personal sales, and we have what we call group sales. Personal sales is the addition of your own trading capital and the trading capital of all the people you introduce into the business. Okay, so if you look at the ranking levels, you have leader, supervisor, and down like that. The first column after it, that's the column for your personal sales. All the people you introduce into the business, when you add them together, if they are able to give you $50, and then those people they go to bring, okay, that's the people from your 3rd level up to your 20 levels. When you add up their trading capital, we call it group volume or sales volume. Okay, now when you move to the next level, let's say senior manager, it means that you have brought people in your direct leg who have come in with 1,000 minimum, and then those people successfully have been able to bring in people who came in with 3,000. Then you become a senior manager. Okay, then you become a departmental manager the moment your personal sales become 3,000, and then your group sales become 10,000. You become a regional manager the moment your personal sales becomes 5,000, and then your group sales become 30,000. Okay, and then you become a managing director when your personal sales becomes 10,000. Okay, that means you have brought in people that have been able to invest 10,000 US dollar minimum, and then your second level downward, all of their own activities put together has been able to give you minimum of $100. You automatically become a managing director. Of course, at that level you are entitled to earn up to level 14. Okay, you can see the numbers in front of it. Those are the levels you are permitted to earn up to. And remember, at level 14 you will be earning up to 2% of everybody from your level 10 down to your level 14, besides the 30%, 20%, 10%, 5%, and 3% you're getting from levels 1 to 9. And the highest of them is the shareholder. Okay, at the level of shareholder, it means that your personal sales, the people you introduce personally, they've been able to aggregate 30,000 US dollar, and then those people, your third level downward to 20 levels, have been able to bring into the business must have been up to 300 US dollar. Okay, at that level you are permitted to earn from level 1 to level 20. So the secret in this business really is that you should ensure anybody you introduce into the business, encourage them to also bring somebody. Because if you only brought them into the business, of course you'll be getting 30% from them because they are your direct sales, but you would not be getting the 20%, 10%, 5%, 3%, 2%, and 1%, which you're supposed to be earning up to 20 levels deep if you don't encourage them to also bring somebody into the business. Because the more the volume, the size of your of your team, the more you make more money.